Get out your 209 tattoos, folks. Here he is, Nate Diaz, one of the biggest superstars in all of mixed martial arts. It's amazing to think where he could have taken his star power if he was in a regular cycle competing every 3 months.
Yes, if he fought as regularly as most guys, his star power would be even bigger. But Nate Diaz moves at his own pace. A phenomenal striker and a great jiu-jitsu tacticianer. You fall into Nate Diaz's guard, you will get submitted, as he's shown on a number of occasions. A fantastic fighter. Welcome back, Nate Diaz.
You're not going to out-cardio these Diaz brothers. You're not going to out-tough Nate Diaz. And once again, he is facing top competition here tonight. We'll see how it goes for Nate Diaz here in his UFC return. Nate Diaz enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. All right, so all eyes are on Khabib Nurmagomedov. Daniel, as your former teammate makes his return to competition here tonight, a lot of us felt like this moment would not materialize. He's chasing 30-0 now.
He's chasing 30-0. I mean, he's one of the only guys to get out of this thing clean. Nobody goes undefeated unless your name is Khabib Nurmagomedov. The guy has fought the best. He is a guy that lets you know what his intentions are, and he goes out there and he works the game plan. He's gonna get in your face. He's gonna try to overwhelm you with his wrestling. And you look at his boy Hasbulla in the corner. Khabib Nurmagomedov is looking for a big night.
The Dagestani social media legend Hasbulla Magomedov in the corner of Khabib Nurmagomedov tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov set to fight Nate Diaz. Our tail of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Nate Diaz! And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov!
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. Well, I know your New Orleans Saints haven't won a Super Bowl in a while, but a Super Bowl feel in this arena tonight as Nate Diaz takes on your teammate, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
We won one last year in Madden in those count. Khabib Nurmagomedov is in the big fight environment, and there's never been one bigger than when he fought Conor McGregor. So now he lives in the space and feels as though those experiences will carry him over Nate Diaz.
And you know Nate Diaz has ice water in his veins. There is no fight atmosphere that is going to affect him mentally. We'll see what he can do against a guy who many believe is the toughest stylistic matchup for him in this division. Oh, it looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here. Triangle now, DC. We'll see if he can close the show.
Oh, the triangle is in. And not only does he have the triangle, if his opponent circles the wrong way, he can even attack an armbar. This is a very big.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Lands a big elbow there. Nurmagomedov's in that one. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Setting up for another submission now. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Oh, this could be the end of the fight.
Looks like the fight is over, guys. It's done.
Yeah, Page and Alexio Lennox. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt.
Under 2 minutes to go now in our opening round. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
That was a slick transition.
He's got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
Oh, reverses the position there. Nice transition by Nurmagomedov. Making all these shots count. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Khabib's right back to the full mount.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Second round, straight ahead.
Stop!
I see the girl right now. He doesn't like to be punched in the face. So what do? Punch him in his face. Continue doing what you're doing.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
Round two is here. Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Nate Diaz. Oh, effective strike there by Diaz. Nice block and the follow-up counter with a jab. Both fighters throwing heat now. Well, now if you're the opponent, you really got to be careful as Diaz is able to find a home for that right hand yet again. And with authority, goes to the judo throw right into side control.
He's in side control. He's got a ton of options.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. Oh, nice right hand by the champ. Yep. In the half guard.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Diaz. Good, solid strike on the ground.
Now he's going full mount.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Well, that combination's gonna leave a mark. You see him getting top position, standing over his opponent, and delivering the ground strike. Nice job by Nurmagomedov. Lands with the ground and pound here. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Nice strike from bottom position. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. Oh, he landed a beautiful straight punch there, DC. He's got an edge in reach and certainly is making it count in this one. Ooh, pretty good uppercut.
He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all.
Change of the position.
Oh, he's got him in the crucifix now. A lot of body weight from the top position. If you're on bottom here, this is not a good place to be.
You have got to free one arm. What submission is going to be? Oh, I think he's going for an arm triangle. He needs to push the left arm across and secure it with his head.
Oh, favoring position over submission.
Very smart decision. You never want to value the submission over keeping dominant position.
Diaz getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Khabib's back to the side control now.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. And the horn sounds on round 2.
Great job, guys. Same thing this way. Your ground control is unbelievable. I've never seen somebody with such control down there.
All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action, and if you like the takedown game, as my boy Daniel Cormier does, you enjoyed that round.
It's like we're watching the NCAA wrestling tournament. It's takedown after takedown. He's fighting his fight. He's able to change levels, drive into his opponent, and secure takedown after takedown.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Oh, looks like that shot was blocked. The left hook lands on the counter. Swing and a big miss by Nurmagomedov. Oh, nice timing on the takedown there.
He's past the half guard.
Oh, big shots from the top.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Oh, and there it is. Was only a matter of time. That ground strike has cut him open. Postures up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
A lot of top pressure being applied here, while landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Nurmagomedov.
The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively. This is where he wants to be.
We have crossed the midpoint of this fight.
Use your hips to get back in the guard.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Another ground and pound strike lands. Diaz is in half guard.
Massive shot from the top.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. It's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he's trying to get to the darts here.
That darce is tight. Oh, that has got to be it. Oh, he cleared it and he got out.
He cleared the leg, got to his back, and now he's out of that darce choke.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now, where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your sight. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All All right, so here we go. Fourth round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championships?
Nice block.
Oh, he might be out. And we get back to his feet yet again. Oh, but not a good look for the judges here. Look how wobbly he is. Side control now.
Right to the knee on belly.
That's a lot of blood, man. I think I can smell the B-positive blood type from here.
Yeah, he's bleeding quite a bit right now, and the blood's going into the eye. He needed to address this early. Now he's about to have to go into survival mode.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Well, his superior grappling has certainly been the lead narrative in this one. The takedowns, the ground control.
Oh, for attack. Yep.
Oh, looks like he's got that submission locked in.
Starting to get deep.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Diaz's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with.
Yeah, it was only a matter of time. You see the referee pausing the action here. They're going to call in the doctor to look at this cut. Might be the beginning of the end here.
I mean, blood all over his face. He's been beat up, battered and bruised. He still wants to fight.
Yeah. Now he will consult with the referee. It looks as though this fight is going to continue.
Let's go. I was worried. I was worried about that one.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check. And to no one's surprise, the fans support the decision for the action tonight.
Absolutely. I mean, this official decided you can go. Even though at times the fighter may question whether or not he can do it, we have very smart ringside officials that make a determination, and the determination is get your butt out there and fight. Let's see what happens.
And we have a very smart fighter who is going to have to start protecting that injury to prevent it from getting any worse. Lands the ground and pound strike.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming.
Oh, that one landed, yep.
Another heavy shot gets through.
Oh, no!
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Diaz. All All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Khabib's in half guard. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov.
Getting them out here.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Under 2 minutes now with which to work.
Right now.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can't attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down.
Fight back.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Diaz's cut on his cheek is nasty. Thank God these guys are tough, because that thing will not stop bleeding at this point in time.
Oh, he got to the spot.
All right, so the championship fight goes the distance as we get you some highlights here, and I do believe the champion will walk out the way he came in as the undisputed best in the world.
He is one of the most talented mixed martial artists we have ever seen in the UFC's octagon. He takes every challenge head on, and tonight he got pushed, but I think he did just enough to maintain his title.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 49-45, and 49-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so judges' scorecards needed. Not often the case when Khabib Nurmagomedov competes, but he gets it done by decision and keeps that O in the loss column.
And if you want to win a decision, you want it to look like this. You want it to look dominant. He looked dominant tonight in all areas of mixed martial arts. There is no question who is going to get their hand raised tonight when they get to the center of the octagon.